The Subconscious Success Code: How to Install New Beliefs, Habits, and Results. You can want a better life with all your heart and still feel stuck. You can have good intentions, smart goals, and a vision board that deserves an award, and still repeat the same patterns. That's not because you're lazy, it's because your subconscious mind is running the show more than you think. Your subconscious is the part of you that decides what feels safe and normal, repeats emotional reactions automatically, drives habits without debate, filters what you notice and ignore, protects you from discomfort, risk, and change. If your conscious mind is the planner, your subconscious is the executor, and the executor is loyal to whatever it believes will keep you safe. So if you want a successful life, more peace, money stability, confidence, health, love, creativity, follow through, your job is to train your subconscious to treat those outcomes as normal, safe, and yours. This article will deepen your understanding of the subconscious mind and give you a fresh set of techniques, practical, repeatable, and designed for real life, not perfect life. Chapter 1: The Subconscious Mind, Your Pattern Vault. The subconscious isn't a mystical hidden creature, it's a storage system. It stores emotional associations, learned expectations, identity rules, relationship templates, habit loops, why it repeats the past. The subconscious prefers what's familiar. Even when familiar is painful, it still feels predictable, and predictable feels safer than uncertain. This is why people keep dating the same type, why someone leaves one stressful job and finds another, why "I'm finally doing great" often gets followed by a crash. It's not fate, it's pattern, and patterns can be rewritten. 2. How subconscious beliefs form. A belief is not always a fact. Sometimes it's just a conclusion you repeated long enough that your nervous system accepted it. The subconscious forms beliefs through repetition. What happens often becomes true. Emotion. What happens intensely becomes important. Meaning what you decide it means becomes your inner rule. A child who feels ignored may decide, "I'm not important. I shouldn't ask for help. I have to earn love." Then the adult lives inside that rule without realizing it's a rule. Evidence bias. Once the subconscious adopts a belief, it filters for proof. If you believe people are selfish, your mind will highlight selfishness and overlook generosity. Not because you're dramatic, because the subconscious is trying to stay consistent. So changing your life means changing the rules your brain is trying to confirm. 3. The 3 levels of change. Most people try to change at the weakest level. Level 1, behavior. This is where New Year's resolutions live. Level 2, belief. This is where patterns begin to shift. Habal. Level 3, identity. This is where change becomes effortless. A person who says, "I'm trying to exercise," is operating at behavior level. A person who says, "I'm someone who takes care of my body," is operating at identity level. Your subconscious doesn't like temporary behavior. It loves identity because identity gives it a stable script. So the fastest way to success is to build an identity that naturally produces success. 4. The subconscious and the familiar pain trap. Here's one of the biggest reasons people don't change. They have subconscious loyalty to familiar pain. It sounds strange, but it's common. Familiar pain says, "At least I know this version of suffering. At least it's predictable. At least I'm not risking rejection or embarrassment." Unfamiliar pleasure, new success, new love, new money stability can feel unsafe at first. Your job is to make unfamiliar pleasure feel familiar. That's what the techniques in this article do. Part 5. Technique set number 1, pattern interrupts. When a subconscious pattern is running, it feels automatic. A tone triggers you. You spiral. You react. Later you regret it. A pattern interrupt breaks the loop. The name it, pause it, choose it method. Name it. I'm spiraling. I'm people pleasing. I'm catastrophizing. 2. Pause it. Long exhale, drop shoulders, unclench jaw. 3. Choose it. What would the future version of me do next? Just the next step. This matters because the subconscious doesn't change by lectures, it changes by moments. Every time you interrupt the pattern, you teach your system. We don't have to do that anymore. Quick phrase that helps. Try this when you catch yourself. This is an old program. I'm updating it. Next step. Simple phrases work because they're easy to repeat. Ha 6. Technique set number 2. Rewriting the meaning. Your pain usually isn't from events alone. It's from what your subconscious believes the event means. Example. A friend cancels plans. Event. Canceled plans. Meaning. I'm not important. Meaning causes the emotional storm. So we change meaning. The 3 meanings exercise. When something triggers you, write 3 possible meanings. 1. The painful meaning your mind jumps to. 2. A neutral meaning. 3. A supportive meaning. Example. Painful. They don't care. Neutral. Something came up. Supportive. They're overwhelmed and I'm still valued. You're not forcing positivity, you're expanding interpretation. That's subconscious reprogramming because your nervous system learns there are other options. 7. Technique set number 3. Emotional rehearsal. Most people visualize outcomes, but forget the key ingredient emotion. The subconscious learns by emotional experience. The emotional snapshot technique. Pick one quality you want: calm confidence, steadiness, courage, discipline, joy. Now do this. 1. Remember a time you felt even 5% of that quality. 2. Recreate it in your body. Relaxed face, slow breathing, upright posture. 3. Say, this is familiar. I know this state. Do it daily. You're training a new emotional baseline. When the baseline changes, your choices change. 8. Technique. Set number 4. Micro commitments. The subconscious doesn't trust big promises, it trusts repeated proof. Micro commitment rules. It must take under 10 minutes. It must be done daily. It must be too small to fail. It must be tracked visually. Examples. Write 3 sentences. Read 1 page. Do 10 squats. Tidy 1 surface. Send 1 outreach message. Record a 60-second voice memo. Consistency beats intensity. Your subconscious wants reliability. Why tiny wins rewire you? Each tiny win is a vote for a new identity, and identity is the strongest form of subconscious programming. 9. Technique set number 5. The subconscious yes ladder. If you ask your subconscious for a leap, it may resist. So we build a ladder of yes. How to create your yes ladder: pick a goal. Example. I want to earn more money. Now list 10 believable steps from easy to harder. 1. I can learn 1 money skill. 2. I can track my spending for 2 minutes. 3. I can ask for what I'm worth. 4. I can apply for 1 new opportunity. 5. I can follow up without fear. 6. I can handle rejection. 7. I can improve with feedback. 8. I can build a side income. 9. I can manage money wisely. 10. I can feel safe receiving more. Then practice 1 rung per day. Your subconscious stops panicking because you're showing it. We're not jumping, we're progressing. 10. Technique set number 6. The inner voice reset. Your self-talk is a constant stream of suggestions to your subconscious. If your inner voice is harsh, your nervous system stays on edge, and an edgy nervous system doesn't build a successful life, it just survives. Replace critic with coach. A critic says, "What's wrong with you?" A coach says, "What's the next move?" A critic says, "You always fail." A coach says, "You slipped, adjust, continue." The coaching script. When you mess up: 1. That's human. 2. What happened? 3. What's the next step? 4. What's 1 tweak? That script turns mistakes into training instead of shame, and shame is one of the strongest subconscious saboteurs. 11. Technique set number 7. Subconscious rules audit. Sometimes you say you want success, but a hidden rule says you can't have it. Examples of hidden rules. If I succeed, people will resent me. If I'm visible, I'll be judged. If I relax, things will fall apart. If I set boundaries, I'll lose love. If I get what I want, I'll disappoint someone. These are subconscious no's. Ha. The rules audit exercise. Finish these sentences quickly. 1. If I became successful, then. 2. People would. 3. I would have to. 4. I might lose. 5. The worst part would be. Now you've got your sabotage map. Next step, neutralize it with a new rule. Example, old rule, if I succeed, people will resent me. New rule, I can succeed and stay humble. The right people will celebrate me. Old rule, if I set boundaries, I'll lose love. New rule, boundaries attract healthier love. The subconscious changes through new rules. 12. Building a successful life, the subconscious strategy. Let's make success concrete. A successful life is mostly built through stable routines, wise emotional regulation, consistent follow through, healthy relationships, a sense of meaning, improved decision making. So instead of chasing success as one big thing, you build it through systems. The success system. Stack. Choose one item from each category. Body stability. Water plus breakfast. Morning light. 10-minute movement. Bedtime routine. Mind stability. 3-minute visualization. Journaling. 5 minutes. Bridge statements. Name it, pause it, choose it. Environment stability. Phone boundaries. Clutter reset. Visible habit cues. Relationship stability. One honest conversation per week. One boundary practice. One connection action. Work, meaning stability. 7-minute start timer. Daily micro output. Weekly review and adjust. Pick just one per category to start. This is how you become successful, by becoming stable. 13. The weekly review that rewrites your subconscious. Your subconscious needs feedback loops. If you never review, you repeat the same week forever. Weekly review. Answer these. 1. What worked? 2. What didn't? 3. What did I avoid? 4. What's one adjustment? 5. What's my proof action next week? Then write one sentence. Next week I am practicing. That sentence becomes your new internal assignment. A different kind of visualization. Identity footage. Instead of imagining huge external results, imagine internal behavior, because behavior changes results. Hatras. Identity footage practice. Imagine yourself doing the boring success things, responding calmly, saying no politely, working 20 minutes without checking phone, choosing a healthier meal, finishing a task even when you don't feel like it, following through on a promise. Feel the normalness of it. That's key. Success needs to feel normal, not rare. 15. The subconscious needs two things, safety and proof. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Your subconscious upgrades when it has 1. Safety. 2. Proof. So ask yourself daily, what helps me feel safe enough to grow? What's one small proof action today? That's the whole game. Not perfection, not intensity, safety plus proof. Chapter 16. A 7-day subconscious recode plan. Here's a plan you can start immediately. Bach. Day 1. Choose your identity. Write. I am becoming the kind of person who bag. Choose one proof action under 10 minutes. Day 2. Install an if-then script. Pick your biggest sabotage moment and script it. If I feel then I will At day 3, build your yes ladder. Write 10 rungs. Do rung by 1 today. Bas. Day 4, practice pattern interrupts. Use name it, pause it, choose it once today. Ahs. Day 5, coach your inner voice. When you slip, use the coaching script. No shame speeches. Day 6, rewrite one hidden rule. Do the rules audit and choose one new rule. Avatars. Day 7, weekly review plus reset. Do the 15-minute review. Pick next week's proof action. Repeat the 7 days again if you want deeper rewiring. Closing. Success is a subconscious skill. Success isn't luck. It's not even talent most of the time. It's a practiced relationship with your own mind. When your subconscious is trained to believe you can handle discomfort, expect better outcomes, feel safe being consistent, return after setbacks, accept good things without self-sabotage, then success becomes your normal, not because you forced it, because you installed it one small rep at a time.